Hello E39 source, Jason here, and this is my 2003 BMW 540i 6-speed M Sport in titanium silver. So before I walk around the car, just a real quick shout out to Ryan and the crew for the excellent channel and all of the super helpful DIYs that he's put up there. I know that's a ton of time and effort, and it's just hugely appreciated. It's made this car that much more enjoyable to drive and to own. So thank you guys very much. So on the outside, first up, you'll notice the different wheels. These are my winter wheels. They're squared up on, I believe they're 17s with some Blizzaks on them that are awesome in the light snow we get up here in Washington. But you can also see in the front, we have the Euro-Spec OEM Hellas that have the clear side indicator, which look awesome with the silver. And I also put on the blackout kidney grills, look a little bit better. Another quick, easy modification I did was the window sprayers. So these are actually off of an E60, which have a much better performance in spray on the windshield than the original E39s do, and they tend to clog a little bit less. So that was a excellent mod, especially up here in the rain. Just kind of walking around the car, you can see the shadow line trim and the black trim around the car for the M Sport edition. You can see the LED taillights on there that are the facelifts. A lot of fun. And then the M bumper with the skirt on it. I have the original exhaust on there. That's going to be an upcoming mod, something to do. I'm looking at the Eisenman for the 540. I can't decide between the race or the regular. Race seems a little bit loud, but it could be a lot of fun. So anyway, again, you'll notice the rims. So I do have the M-Pars that originally came with the car, and those will be on here shortly as the weather warms up. But I took them and actually did powder coat them black because the original primer was coming off, and with the brake dust, it just looked terrible when it would collect on those rims. So here's what they look like. Please excuse the winter dust on them, but I got new center caps for them and the new M stickers to go on them. They will be wrapped here eventually with the Michelin Pilot Super Sports, but these are what are on them now, and they are the staggered set. So those are a lot of fun. Let's see. So engine components to this car. So I got this car about 2 years ago, and a lot needed to be done to it. A catalytic converter needed to be done on the left bank. That was done. Almost a complete engine teardown. It probably would have been cheaper to do a complete engine teardown to fix some of the valley pan leaks and head gasket leaks and the regular oil maintenance that these cars require. So let's real quick take a look on the inside. Pretty clean on the inside. Typical leather seat wear on these guys. No seat twists on these, which is nice. You'll see kind of right off the bat some of the interior trim. Originally was a brown wood Nesbaum, I believe is the German for it. It was a dark brown burl wood. I since replaced it with a, not the Titan trim, but a matte finish trim. Another mod we did was the short shift kit off of an E60, which is absolutely awesome. Much shorter throws and just a lot of fun. With the airbag recall on these, I decided to just go ahead. That was a good time to get a new steering wheel, and Ryan again had an excellent video on how to replace the steering wheel on these. Again, at found that I think at FCP Euro or at ECS Tuning, I don't remember which one. But yep, you can see that on there. Just step in here real quick. So you can also see on the nav unit here, I swapped out the original buttons for these from Storm Motorworks, which are pretty cool. They're like a milled billet aluminum that go really well with the nav unit. Still have the original cup holders in there. Just not going to use those. I have one of the ultimate cup holders, but I haven't put it back in just yet. Love that thing. Another fun mod I did was the red needles. So that was kind of a pain in the butt to get the dash out and the cluster out and actually add the needles back on, as well as the gauge rings, but it makes it look really nice when we're driving. So that's about it. The leather in here is in pretty decent shape. Could use a little help, but that's something to be worked on. And you can kind of see the back. Like most of these things, really hasn't been touched, so it's in really good shape. And we'll go ahead and give her a start here real quick and take a look under the hood. Oh yes, another one I did was the pixels. So one of the nice pieces was, in the beginning, there were no dead pixels on this. Not on this display, but on the radio there were. So there was another DIY on how to replace that screen, and that worked out really well. Thankfully, I don't hear a lot of Vanos rattle yet, so I think I'm okay there. I had one of the, I actually had both of the head covers painted in some high temperature paint. You can see they're a little bit blacked out here. Need to clean the engine compartment. But I believe that's most of what I've done to her. So it's been an excellent car to have, and I'm looking forward to many more years of ultimate driving pleasure. Thank you guys, appreciate your time, and enjoy the 39 channel. Thanks.